The 5 love languages: acts of service, quality time, gift giving, physical touch, and words of affirmation. So these 5 love languages represent different styles that we either give or receive love to and from other people. However, nobody ever really talks about how you can use the 5 love languages to actually love yourself. But this is what this video is all about. Let's get into it. Up first, we have acts of service. Now, personally, this is my favorite love language. I'm an acts of service girly all the way. Some ways that you can love yourself through acts of service are to start doing more things that service your life. These could be big things or small things, but I tend to find that doing smaller things helps you to do more of them. So I recommend doing smaller services for your life. Some of these can be, as boring as it might sound, you can honestly just clean and organize your room from time to time. Sometimes living in a chaotic and messy environment can honestly be really detrimental to our mental health. So clean up your space and organize it from time to time. It's a great way to service yourself. Another way is to cook a good meal for yourself. Honestly, I love cooking. It's one of my favorite things to do. It brings me so much joy. And I realize that every time I cook for myself, I'm servicing my body with a yummy and nutritious meal. Another way to serve yourself is to take some time to work towards goals that you have. Carve out a chunk of time each day or each week for the goals and aspirations that you have, and serve yourself by committing some time towards achieving them. You can also serve yourself by doing something healthy for your mind and your body each day. You can go for a run or read a book or do a meditation or eat a healthy meal. Lastly, I know this one might be scary, but you can honestly serve yourself by setting firmer boundaries and getting rid of things that don't serve you. And by getting rid of things that don't serve you, you're actually doing a service to yourself. Up next is quality time. Quality time. Some ways to love yourself using quality time can be: find time to engage in your favorite non-work related hobbies, or do something creative that you enjoy. Personally, I love playing piano and guitar and ukulele and all these instruments and singing, so I definitely love music. So find something that's non-work related that you love to do. Another thing you can do is to take yourself out to your favorite place, or take yourself out on a date. Trust me, I know it can be scary and intimidating to go to places by yourself, or to go to a restaurant all by yourself. But I promise, the more that you put yourself out there, and the more that you do it, the easier it's gonna get. You can also go to the movies, or watch a movie all by yourself. Personally, I love watching movies alone because I don't have to worry about someone else chatting and distracting me during the film. Like, sometimes I just want to look at the screen and run my own analysis. You can also spend some time trying something new. Sometimes when you're with other people, it can be intimidating to step out of the box and say what you want to do, or to try something new with them because you're afraid of what they might think. But when it's just you and yourself, don't be afraid to go try something that you've always wanted to try doing. You can also spend some time learning a new skill or a new language, or learning anything that you want to learn on your own. Lastly, you can spend the day all by yourself. I love these kind of days. I love them. I call them lore days. This is where I recharge my social battery, which is needed, by the way, and I really tune into what I want and what I need, and I listen to my heart's desires, and nobody's there to stop me. So take a day to spend all by yourself. I promise, this is literally healing. Up next is gift giving. Yes, we all love this one, don't we? It's time to take ourselves shopping, isn't it? Well, I'm not gonna stop you, but do work with what's in your budget, please. For gift giving, you can go buy yourself something that you've really wanted for a long time and gift yourself that thing. Make it a gift from you to you. You can also make yourself a gift. You don't even have to go out and buy anything, just use the arts and crafts that you have at home to make something nice for yourself. Unless you don't have arts and crafts, then you gotta go buy them, but you can also gift yourself an experience. It doesn't even have to be a material object. You can gift yourself some concert tickets, festival tickets, or book a trip for yourself. And yes, you can take yourself shopping if nothing else works for you. But please keep your budget in mind and spend responsibly. Now, up next is physical touch, the one that we've all been waiting for, isn't that right? Now, this one might be a little bit weird because you might be thinking, well, how could I give this to myself? Now, that's a good and valid question. Some things that I've thought of are doing things that ignite your physical senses, instead of you just running your hands all over your body and, These things can be exercise, stretching, yoga, all good, healthy things for your body that help you to feel a sense of euphoria. You can also take a nice bath or a nice shower, or use those fancy soaps and salts to just enhance your cleaning experience. Or go to the spa and get a massage, or you can even massage yourself. Just really feel into the moment when you're there. Also, go outside and literally touch grass. I know it sounds cheesy, but taking off your shoes and socks and putting your feet into the grass is actually a known grounding technique to help you to connect with the earth. Lastly, you can listen to your body and tune into it more and listen to what it's trying to communicate with you. If it says to rest, then rest. If it says go for a walk, then walk. If it says stop eating, then stop eating. Just be really in tune with what your body is trying to say to you. And the last love language is words of affirmation. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Affirmations work wonders. Start telling yourself nice things that you wish other people would say to you. In fact, make a whole list of things that you want to hear from other people and recite those things to yourself every single day. Also, every time you look in the mirror, give yourself one compliment. This is going to work wonders. It doesn't matter if you're snatched or you just rolled out of bed. It doesn't matter what you look like. Just give yourself a compliment regardless. Another thing I enjoy doing is to hype myself up. If I do something good, if I do something that I'm proud of, I will hype myself up for it. And that's how you ought to talk to yourself too. And lastly, if you heard nothing else this entire time, then you must hear this. You have to stop the negative self-talk. I don't care. This is the one thing that has to go. Because if you do not get rid of this bad habit, it is going to destroy everything I mentioned in this video. Your words are very powerful, and if you're always talking down on yourself, then your view of yourself is going to be one of self-hate. But if you uplift yourself with your words, then your view of yourself is going to be one of self-love. So if you find yourself saying something negative about yourself, correct those statements. If you say, oh, I'm so stupid, actually, no, hold up, I'm not stupid. No, I'm actually learning how to become smarter. See how much better that one felt? Start correcting every single negative statement that you make about yourself just like that, and I promise one day it's going to make such a difference in your life. It might take some time to break this bad habit, but I promise you, the more that you're consistent with correcting it and being aware of it, the more it's going to go away over time naturally. So let me know which one of the 5 love languages of self-love spoke to you the most, and which one do you want to start trying more for yourself. Also, feel free to scrap everything I just said in this video if none of these things resonated with you, and create your own list, and drop some ideas down below for the other people in the comments. But self-love is a quest. It's a never-ending journey that we must go on in order to have happier and healthier lives. So allow me to take this journey with you and allow me to be your guide along the way, and we will learn to love ourselves together day by day, little by little, and of course, piece by piece. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just remember that I believe in you, but I just want you to believe in yourself. I'll see you guys next week.